Today's true stories from Backstage is shot a little bit different. I'm in the studio today because I've been playing a telecaster, and it made me think of an awesome telecaster picker that I've got to work with a few times. And this isn't really something extreme, but I thought this would be really cool for fans of Brad Paisley. Okay, so when we're doing concerts, everybody has comms, clear comms or different kinds of headphones on so we can talk. During a show, the front of house, which is the person that turns all the lights off in the arena, they have comms on. All the spotlight people have comms on. The LD, lighting director, the front of house, the stage manager, we all have comms on and we can hear what's going on. Sometimes it gets divided up if it's a really big show and the video people only talk to the video people, but usually on most of the shows, everybody can kind of hear what's going on. So this show in particular was Brad Paisley. And if you're a fan of Brad Paisley and his guitar playing, you know it's phenomenal. His shows are very high energy. He does tons of cool covers. He does, like Van Halen songs and Zeppelin and weird things like that and classic country, and he's a phenomenal picker. Most of these shows are very well thought out. When you go on tour, there's been weeks of preparation. You're planning where you're going to be, even to the point, on song 3, the bass player comes to the edge of the stage and looks at the crowd. Song 7 is when the background singers come down and do the duet. Everything is pretty well, it's not choreographed, but you have an idea of what's going on. And especially through the tour, you kind of figure out, and the lighting guy, he knows what's getting ready to happen next. Okay, fast forward to this Brad Paisley show. I have comms on for some reason during this show, and you can hear the LD talking. You can hear the front of house guys talking. And if you can imagine, so Brad Paisley is doing his thing, he's showboating, he's playing, and they're like, okay, he's getting ready to go to stage right. Wait, where's he at? Why isn't he doing that? Where's he going? And then he's over here. Why is he on those speakers? Spotlights, try to get him on those speakers. And we are cracking up because guess what? Brad Paisley goes anywhere he wants to go. And you could hear the slight frustration because, the LD wants to make sure those spotlights are on him at all times and it doesn't look like they're making a mistake, but they couldn't keep up with him. He was giving a guitar away every night during this tour, and they were like, okay, up next, he's going to be doing the guitar giveaway. Wait a minute, what's he doing? Where's he at? That whole thing. And it was hilarious, and the spotlight guys are doing their best, and they're trying to follow him. They're trying to listen to the LD. They're hoping that he's going to stage left next, or they're hoping that he had a catwalk that he walked down, and it was time to go to the end of the thing and do the thing with the catwalk, and he wasn't there, and he was running over here, and then he's talking to, then he's up by the drums, and he's doing this. Basically, he's having a good time. He has an awesome band, and he's just going to go where the night takes him. However he feels, however he wants to jam, he's just going to let it go. And it was very cool twofold. It was cool to listen to how frustrated the LD was trying to have my guys keep up with him. Probably on that show, there was 4 spotlights, and it works out 2 spotlights on star and 2 spotlights covering the band, that kind of thing. I'd have to look that up. Maybe I can find that out and put it down below. Maybe I didn't. If you don't see anything, I couldn't figure it out. But it was very cool to know that even though Brad Paisley is world class, he wins awards, he tours the world, he plays the sellout shows every night, he is still up there doing exactly what he wants, having a good time, having fun playing guitar, and his band was having a good time. Unfortunately for the LD, his job is very hard. Just trying to keep spotlights on Brad. Brad's high energy. Brad is standing on the speakers. Brad's jumping out in the crowd. Brad's on the catwalk. Brad's up by the drums. Where's Brad? It was that kind of night. It was very cool. I'm glad I put my comms on and listened to the chaos going on, and I'm glad my guys gave it 100%. I think eventually, halfway through the show, the LD just said, keep everything on Brad, follow him around as much as you can, and they just gave up. I'll have to check with those guys and confirm. But anyway, Brad has a good time on stage, and his band's having a good time too. True story.